Greetings, space fans. Wandering Beekeeper here. It's a pleasure. Here we are, going for episode 11 of The Wandering Village. I did not expect this game to continue for quite so long. I'm still enjoying it, and I hope you are too. I did not expect to be this successful at taking care of Anbu in my village. So Ad Astra, onward to the stars. This is stream number 42. It may or may not contain the ultimate answer to life, the universe, and everything. I make no guarantees. Warranties coet emptor. It has been, wow. We are on you. Oh, sake. Completely forgot to resize my window from last week. We were playing Dragon Riders of Pern, which was a thing in and of itself. Quite something. The 1983 release from Epix. We got a little ways into it, at least. Not very far. I found the interface a bit confusing. I found the navigation a little difficult, and I was working in such a small window. I was having trouble picking up visual cues. I still haven't sorted out the resolution issue. Haven't had time, though. It's been, well, I mean, it continues to be stressful around here. We have not yet secured housing. We're still working on finding a place to move to, and in the meantime, we are packing because we must move. We have a deadline at the end of September, but the sooner we can get away from fascist cousin next door, the better. It's just a matter of time before he gets tired of waiting and snaps. So, we're working on it. We're working on it. Pardon me if I ramble. This is the nature of the stream. If you've been here before, you know this. I see I have one viewer out there right now. I appreciate you. I really do. Let me tell you. It means this is actually a stream and not a rehearsal. If the house is empty, it's not a production. So, in the immortal words of the Muppet, why don't you get things started? And here we are. We are okay. Some of my buildings have collapsed. I need to get that dealt with. I've got people I'm about to pick up. In case, let's get some stuff here. Absolutely pick up the nomads. Cool. Got 2 more people. We've got a scavenging party that's come back. Some stuff. We're going to send a party there, and then we need to zoom to here and see. Fine, it's absolutely determined we're going to do that. We'll work on the blood extractor. I need to see if we do in fact have a collapsed building. I'm not seeing a problem here. Let us look at how we are doing. Food summary's okay. Population, we have 140 beds, 125 people. We have 6 unemployed people right now. We need to work on that. We also need, though, to see where Anbu is going. We have a cold snap. Whoop-de-shit. We don't really care about a cold snap. It's annoying. It's survivable. Either direction there are nomads. That way is going to be warmer but with more poison. This way is going to be colder. Maybe with less poison. We will make a decision in a little while. We have time. I'm still running this game at 1x speed. I have not sped it up at any point, which is one reason why we are in episode 11 here. Let us look at... Let's see... Worker post. I'm going to add 5 carriers here. This compost heap is going to get a person. There we go. Now let's see how we are doing on unemployed. I still have 2. Where do I need some people? Where do I need people? It's warehousing. Get somebody poisoned. That should get... Alright, I'm going to crank up the stone cutter. And... the iron furnace. There. I'd rather a lot of people poisoned here right now. 4 people. It's not good. The cold weather is going to interfere with our ability to grow herb. Cebu researched. Anbu wags its tail. Yay. Temporary temperature decrease. This is going to fuck with our ability to grow medicinal herb, which is going to delay getting our poisoned folks taken care of. Not really much we can do about it other than telling Anbu to run, and I really don't want to do that right now. Anbu is very tired. Which is going to... oh. Bugger. A strong thunderstorm. Bloody well yippee. Well. That does change things a bit. Bugger, bugger, bugger. This is why this stream is marked not for kids. I do tend to be somewhat colorful at times. Especially when I see a strong thunderstorm wandering across the path that I was seriously considering taking and am now having to reconsider. And then there's the question of what's this direction, and it's going to be, well, poison. It's green. Poison. Let's get out of the cold snap first. Get out of the cold snap. Then we have to decide about Anbu getting a nap, because Anbu is going to need a nap one way or the other. Does not matter which direction we go. Anbu will need a nap. We all need a nap. We have non-mobile nomads. Exil. Anbu is happy at least. Anbu seems unsure. I'm going to go northeast, and then we're going to, as soon as we come out of the freezing, I'm going to need to tell Anbu to park and to nappy by. are dealing with, let's say, medium toxicity, but it's going to be a lot worse going that way. Come on, we should be out of this. We're not out of this yet. We're not out of the snow yet, which is going to be giving us problems. One person poisoned, one person badly poisoned. Our village doctor is out of herb. This is a problem. May lose somebody here. The game has been ever so slowly ratcheting up the difficulty. And it is inevitable. At some point, we're going to have serious problems here. Let us go speak with Anbu. I think Anbu should lie down. Okay, brought back 3 knowledge. Brilliant. Useful. Alright, we're going to send a party to the mine. Go the green route, so I want to go on and hit some of these areas over here. I've got a quarry. Let's send a party. We have the ability. There's a shrine over here. Oh, it's awfully far. Let's get this mine done first. We are back to cold, which is annoying, but I'm going to go here, release a person, and see where they land. And I need to be thinking about housing here. Let's look at you know what? I need to look at my research tree. Can I open the research tree? Trying to remember this. Food. Scavenging party is back with iron ore. This is good. Let's go on and hit that shrine, or we lose access to it. Anbu's going to be sleeping for a little while. Hey, September. Greetings. Good to see you. How you doing? We are taking a bit of a snooze here. This is not an optimal place to take a snooze. As we can see, the poison level is medium, which is uncomfortable. We're going to have some problems with that. I've got 8 people poisoned right now. We're having problems growing herb because it's cold. Our herbalist was having some problems is getting things moving again, but it's being a thing. They do have a full staff, so we'll see what happens. The doctor here now has herb, so we should be getting some progress there. I was looking at... Oh, we've jumped down a massive rabbit hole, but we're probably fine. How's you? How's Anbu? I am a 3-beer story. Short version, we are still trying to locate housing to move to while we continue to pack. Anbu is actually doing reasonably well. Poison level is only 16%. That's not even high enough to treat. Hunger is at 20%, so we're going to want to give Anbu a Scooby when Anbu awakens. And Anbu is at 51% sleepiness, and so is going to be napping for a bit longer. We're going to be hanging a left here and going into the green area, which, as we know, is warmer but with more poison. Because if we continue on in the cold, we are going to cross a thunderstorm and a strong thunderstorm, and I just got the buildings put back up from the last thing. So, you know, I really want to not stress my villagers quite so much. Anbu wags its tail in its sleep. Yay. Oh, jump down a massive rabbit hole. I really feel like I should drop a coin in the jukebox on that one. And at least get some idea of what kind of rabbit hole it is, because there are so many different ways to do that. Ooh, we're at 13. We need to get moving. Oh, don't do that. Let us go speak to Anbu and say, wakey wakey. We were rereading Homestuck. Oh dear. We don't really have anything to say about it at the moment. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. And off into the rosy light of dawn goes Anbu. And we will hit this quarry. We're going to lose access to the shrine and the quarry not too long from now once Anbu takes us left. There are other things to scavenge, and there are nomads to pick up, and there are these nomads whom we might actually cross the path of. We'll wait and see. I'm not going to try to adjust the timing of the connection here, because those nomads tend to move a lot slower than Anbu. And I want to just let things kind of ease off here. Okay, our poisoned villagers are being treated. We're down to 7 from 13. That's good. Anbu has turned. Let us go to the village view. And I want to open the research tree, and I want to look at farming. And I want to research the automatic collector. If the automatic collector is an upgrade to the air well that will allow us to free up the person, the worker, but there is a trade-off. The upgrades always have a trade-off. Okay, that's full. Good. How about this one? It's working. This one and nothing in it. This one's full. This one's very close. Good, good, good. We are catching up on our water storage. Anbu wags its tail. Anbu is... Oh. We need to... I completely forgot. I am so sorry. We need to feed Anbu. As always, we know to watch here where the trebuchet is. There it goes. Alrighty. And that will start sorting out Anbu's hunger level. There it goes, down to 3%. Cup hop. Okay, already available. They're at the shrine, which is now off the edge of the visible map. Oh, look there! Oh, Frabjous Day, a sleeping spot. Big yawn, oh yeah. We have an Anbu sleeping spot up there. Oh, this is just splendid news. Traded a strong thunderstorm for a comfy snoozing spot. There is going to be poison. I mean, we know there is going to be poison. It is the nature of the green areas. But it will be warmer, and there will be a spot where Anbu can sleep without having to worry about the villagers getting poisoned, Anbu's poison level going up. Anbu's doing fine there. Sleepiness is 51%. We're good for a while. This is a really good question. I'm just going to let it ride and see what happens, because Anbu moves faster than they do. And we'll see if it comes in. Let's see. Get it going on. We do have the scavenging details, scavenging in progress. Two jobs right now. Brought back knowledge. There we are. There they are. They have made it back. Let's hit that shrine. Zap in. We're going to need to be able to switch the farms over when we cross into the warm zone. Oh, lucky. A large poison forest. Anbu will be freshly rested and able to run at that point, and we have a settlement. Okay. The game giveth, the game taketh away. Speaking of which, oh, we are crossed into the new biome. The music changed. We're crossing into the new biome. We got an audio cue. That's nice. Beats optimal. Doing wheat. Can we do tomatoes? Yes, we can do tomatoes. Switch that farm to tomatoes. And this one, we'll leave them on beets. Okay, so we switched one farm over to tomatoes. Alright. That'll give us a bit more food variety. And you know what? I'm going to take this beets here and flip it over to wheat. Okay. That should be about all we need to deal with here. Let's get back to here and... Nomads? I'm seeing green. Come on, come on, come on. Bada bing. Pick them up. Absolutely. 2 people joined the village. Brilliant. Let us go to the village level and see what we've got. We got 1 unemployed. We had a spot already available for one of them. We'll go with the Anbu Discipliner because it's what the game is insisting we do. But in the meantime, let me look at a couple of things here. Scavenging party came back with stone. This is good. Let us send them to that mine. And just kind of go through quickly here and see where I'm going to put that new person on the carpenter, and that will clear my unemployment. I really want to work toward getting everything fully staffed here. I'm going to tag some lumber for cutting while I'm thinking about it. And then I need to zip back out here, because we have these poison nomads we're going to be picking up. The sleepy spot, and then the large poison forest. Yippee-ki-yay. Let us go to the other end of Anbu here and make sure that our decontaminators are... I'm going to go on and put up the flag for them to get the next 2 people. Let us add more decontamination staff. About to encounter the nomads, and also got a scavenging party about to come back. Send them to the settlement next. That done. Okay, 2 poisoned people joined your village. They will soon not be not poisoned. And the decontaminator will get at least one person that they're requested. Possibly a second, we'll see. Okay, that's a quarry which is still working on this. Okay. We no longer have any giant stumps, so wood is becoming a little bit of an issue. Alright, came back from there with knowledge, and where else do I want to send? Let's go in and hit the forest before we lose access to it. I want to see the Anbu get to the sleepy spot here before Anbu crashes, and I'm really hoping this will work. If Anbu naps out before we get to the sleepy spot, I'll have to wake Anbu fairly quickly. $77, we're not critical yet. And the sleepy spot is coming up. It's visible here. Oh, no problem here. So let's just allow this to... Day 220. Amazing. I had no expectation of making it this far. I'm really quite surprised. Alright. Shit. This place is unaffected by poison, looks comfortable for Anbu to sleep in. We're not going to have to let Anbu do this. Anbu's coming to a halt here. We are... Oh, this is brilliant. We are able to rest without taking poison. Okay, we have a scavenging party available. Let's pop them off to the... Going this way, we have another snoozy spot. But we have... Well, that's a giant spore cloud crossing that way, and then this is... this thunderstorm also goes... Yeah, going that direction seems like a really good idea right now. Hey, Demon Dog, welcome. Glad to see you. We are just about to have a decision point here. A group of settlers looking for a new home. Absolutely, we will pick them up. We get 3 healthy people and 2 hungry people. That's quite a lot. Let us... Okay, we need to build housing. And we need to employ some of these people. Let's put this back up. Just want to go through and make sure. Let's see. Let's go to housing and cottage, and I'm going to put a cottage here and a cottage here, and a cottage here, and then I'm going to put dirt road there and there. See what I can get here. Alright, let that start work. Rain. It is humid and we are in a jungle biome, so yeah. Appropriate. Alright, I need to get people out to stuff here. Let me get people out to stuff. There. Okay, scavenging parties out. Okay, we have some new housing under construction here. And now, let's see how this works. Wow, they came back fast. Okay, go off to that quarry. That'll keep you busy for a little while. Anbu is at... Oh, Anbu's about to wake up. And now the big challenge. We have to run through a poison forest. Just have to wait for us to get there. And once we hit it, I'll give the command to run and we will boogie onward and see what happens. I do not like the idea of going south here. That spore cloud is going to cut across us, and there's a thunderstorm out there somewhere. I don't see it right now, but there was a thunderstorm zipping back and forth across here. It finally died out. It should be so effing lucky. Oh, here's another spore cloud that goes across there. Whereas this way we get a sleepy spot for Anbu to recover from the run. Look like a better option. Okay, total housing is now up to 148, and we have so we have a bit more margin here. Still have 3 unemployed people. That's a good question. Let's just kind of hit up the worker posts here. There. That should take care of all that. Boom. We've got employment. There we are. Alrighty. Little ways to go yet. Little ways to go. Don't see it yet in the Anbu level. Zip out here, check our decontaminators. They have a full supply of... They are fully supplied and they're fully staffed. I've got to get on that. These folks are making compost for the farms. These folks are making compost for the farms. That's... We're about to switch over to making biogas, please. Let's start making biogas so I have some stockpiled ahead. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. We are hitting it. Ominous vapors. Run, Onbu, run. We're not going to be able to see shit for a while here. Okay, we're going to be out of this fairly soon here. Onbu's already getting his head out. There it goes. Okay. Decontaminators are moving. Good. There was a quality of life update not too long ago, so that poison plants no longer destroy road. That's already got a decontaminator moving to it and burning it. Go, go, go. Alright, go, go, gadget. We got, what do we got? Anything? That's already got a balloon on it. Looks like we have weathered this reasonably well. I'm not seeing any spreading contamination. We've got people taking care of this. The decontaminators have been all over the place and making sure that we're good there. Okay. Shoot. Almost didn't get that. That's going to go into desert, which is not going to be intensely fun, but it does allow us to avoid spore cloud, thunderstorm. There's the arfing thunderstorm that I was looking for earlier. Prowl. Okay. All right, we got through it. We got through the large poison forest with actually a fairly minimal bit of fuss. Holy carp. It looks like a burning sand. Yep. That's going to be a run. That's okay. The excavation site. What appeared to be a quarry turns out to be an Onbu excavation site filled with the petrified bones of a giant. We have to be careful. Let's go with the conservative approach here. Managed to find a lot of stones in the area without anyone getting hurt. Good. There we go. Generally, that's the best option. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. As I said earlier, I am amazed that oh dear, it's day 222. Now I have the music going in my head. That's annoying. If you don't know what music I'm talking about, you need to be grateful. It's a nice piece, but it gets old. It is old. I mean, yeah. Okay. Where are we? We have no unemployment. We have plenty of housing. One person, you get a bunch of people poisoned. That's going to be seen to. We had a second herbalist, didn't we? Up here, maybe? They're fully staffed. Okay. This. Now. Who wags its tail? Don't have a fishery or an aqua farm yet. Should probably start thinking about that. Fishery. Fishery can go there. And... oh, wait a minute. Ah, right. We have a bit of discomfort ahead. We have a heat wave. We have scorching sand, which is going to be annoying. But we don't have spore clouds or thunderstorms. You know. And it will be dry, but it kind of dry over here. You know, green areas are where we have the high humidity. Speaking of which, we'll go on and do the advanced funnel. Extra flamethrowers does sound nice, but let's do the advanced funnel first. Is there a way? There should be an upgrade. I should have an upgrade at this point available, and I'm not seeing it. I'm going to want to put the aqua farm, I think, down here. Let's just see what happens with it. Oh. And that's... Anbu is waking up. Okay, sleepiness is at 0. Hunger is 24. We should know, and poison level's 28. Let's deal with the poison level first. Antidote. There's the balloon launch. Not sure, I think they were like, you know, pouring it in his nose or something, based on the position of the balloon. Hard to say. It didn't. That doesn't look like it's going in his mouth. Its mouth. Ugh. Burn out. Okay, that's done. Now we can go do a feed Anbu. Because Anbu... Poison Fitting your decision. Settlers, pick them up. Absolutely. Too healthy, too hungry. That's fine. We have food. We need more farming. Sin party. Gonna need it. We'll deal with the ruined settlement and this settlement later on. Really soon. We need to think about some things here. Fishery has 2 people. We have 1 unemployed person. We need to put in another farm. Which means I need green space to put it in. It's going to go up here. Excuse me. We have entered a desert biome. Okay. We switch this from wheat, tomatoes, switch it to cactus. This one. Still on wheat. This needs to go to corn. This one I want on cactus. There. Absolutely pick them up. 5 more people, good grief. Gonna have to get some people employed here. Well, I will have them employed as soon as I get that farm built. And then we should also have the aqua farm down here, which is waiting for salt water. Okay, understandable. can't finish building it till they're in. No. This, however, will be up and running fairly quickly. Let us get to here and Sin Party. And Sin Party. Okay, there we go. Boom. Boom. And put them on Cactus. I have one unemployed now. Throw in one more general worker. Scavenging party brought back bread. Bread is good. We're about to hit the ouchie here. Send a party to the dune so that we get sand for glass. Gotta remember to get sand for glass. Hit the ouchie, we're gonna have to do a run. Don't see the ouchie yet. Okay, we're good there. Extra flamethrowers, yes. Let's go on and do extra flamethrowers. Yeah, I like bread system, dog. I mean, it's such a fundamental thing in so many cultures. Okay. The new farm is patch of burning sand. Ouchies, ouchies. Run. Okay, we are zooming. Anbu is taking a little bit of damage here. Not cool. Not like that. Now the good news being we can now treat Anbu's injuries if we need to. There is an achievement for doing an antidote, a healing, and a feeding all in one game day. We have not been able to achieve it, partly because I don't like Anbu getting injured. We're almost out of this, aren't we? Got a little bit, a little further to go, a little further to go. I have great news, and it's that yeast is fungi. I like how bread is made of bacteria. Yeah, I also don't like when Anbu gets injured. Day 225. Settlers, pick them up. Check my housing. Good grief, I gotta build more housing. Oh, spit. Medium sandstorm. Now, we are exited there and walk. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Ooh. 5 beats per minute. Ooh. Anbu needs to ease off a little here. What are we doing here? Production is not quite keeping up right now, but we have a fair amount of processed food stored. So, see how it goes. Big concern, housing. Housing. we doing here? Go and turn on compost. See if any of them get any of it. You know, yeah. I need to figure out a thing here. For unemployed people. Oh, there's cottages over here. I forgot about that. Pardon me giving some thought here. Oh, boogers. We have to run. Run for it. And what's that? A mosquito swarm? E. Several buildings have collapsed. Dagnabbit. Repair. Prioritize. Repair. Prioritize. Just lost a bakery. Oh, sugar. Repair. Prioritize. The hornblower is down. We can't tell Anbu to slow down. You also cannot give Anbu a command. This is bad. Oh, jeez. What else got knocked over? Honestly, I didn't really even look at that. I just went with the one on the left. I'm kind of busy at the moment. Anbu has parked because we've worn Anbu out. Hornblower is still under construction. We were not able to tell Anbu to take it easy. Anbu's health is, however, only down by 4%. So, at least we have, that for a mercy. Ugh. Running out of trees. At least Anbu fell over in an area that's relatively safe. We're out of the zone for the sandstorm. We have yeah. Do you need to head forward here? I really don't like the mosquito swarm. I really do not want to encounter the mosquito swarm. It just looks absolutely icky. Send party to the fort ruin. I've not seen one of those before. How we doing here? We got 7 unemployed, but we got people unemployed because we got a bunch of buildings knocked down. Give it a minute, it'll resolve itself. Okay, the hornblower is back up. And we have one less unemployed person. As predicted. How are we doing over here? Housing is getting back together. Whew, that was a problem. It was a serious problem for a while there. Decoration and I have not had time to think about decoration. Not a bit. There's some stuff put out for decoration, but yeah, a lot of wood here waiting to be picked up. Anbu is at 53%. Let's go on and roust Anbu. Walk. And northeast. Good. We can avoid the mosquito swarm. We'll just deal with the barfing sandstorm. Oh, I need to hit all these dunes before we go out of range of them. Okay, still got a couple of people unemployed. We've got things coming up here. Anbu is in motion. We need to get those sand dunes before we lose access to them. Hit the oases. Okay, it looks like I have a fair amount of here. So, yeah, plank and wood is actually in pretty good supply at this point. How are we doing over here? Here. Farms. Let's pick up one more person on that farm. Pick up one more person on this farm. And that farm's already fully staffed. And we now have no unemployment. Cool. They've got rather a lot of wheat here that nobody's picking up. carriers, carriers, general workers, carriers. I'm going to take this post and flip it over to carriers for a little bit and see what happens. I think we've got an awful lot of stuff that needs to be hauled around, not getting moved. Yeah, I see wood just sitting out here. Onbu Pharmacy is in need of, they has a health potion available. They are waiting on heal shrooms, which probably aren't in production right now, are they? The mycologist is making heal shrooms, theoretically. It has a bunch of herb in stock that they need to get rid of. Heal shrooms won't grow. Regular mushrooms will grow. Brock trumpets will grow. Let's just go to regular mushrooms. Heal shrooms can't grow right now. Gotta remember to keep an eye on that. Oh, pollution. Yay. So, big baskets. That's one we didn't do last time. Where are we? We are heading for the snoozy spot. Still have expeditions in progress. Let's see. I never read any of the Dunes. Yeah, well, I read Dune and thought it was brilliant, and then I read Dune Messiah and was like, excuse me? And then I got to Children of Dune, and halfway through the book, I threw it across the room and into a corner, and it laid there for a while until finally I took it and dropped it in a donation box somewhere with an apology. I'm excited for Anbu to get to the snoozy spot. Oh yeah, Anbu deserves to get to the snoozy spot. Let's watch Anbu get to the snoozy spot. Nomads. Let us wait and see what happens. They are an awfully long way from the pickup zone. But we are sleeping. So there is a good chance, maybe. These nomads, maybe another day, someone else will pick. Not sure which direction they're going. It's starting to look like water. I think we may be seeing an ocean biome in the not too distant future. Excited about that. Seeing, looks like we're up there. This, well, the less said about it, the better. Right now, I don't have anything to say about it that isn't rude. I'm a little curious here. Let's look at the warehouses. They're full. That's why the wood isn't being moved anywhere. Let's put up another warehouse, because why not? Put it... Ooh, that impinges on a spine. We don't want to do that. That would be bad. Onward is awaking. I'm wondering... We need to put in a second one. We need... like it. Evaporator. Heat one. Laboratory. I want to get those built. Let's see, I was wanting to build another warehouse first. Warehouse could go on in ground, not take up fertile land. Let's put warehouse here. Go. It only offered me one option. That's interesting. Okay, and then we wanted to put in the laboratory. Oh, ouch. It's going to hit the spine. I don't want to hit the spine. Put the laboratory over here. But the evaporator, that's fairly small. I can sneak in it. Oh, shoot. X evaporator here. There we go. One of those in and see what it does. Decoration. At some point we gotta stop and think about it. Where are we going here? Oh, here goes the sandstorm. And we just got clipped. Alright, what's getting knocked down? The hornblower again. Why is the hornblower always the first thing to collapse? Maybe because it's a big tower here, and of course with it collapsed, we can't tell Onbu to run for it. Ah. Boogers, boogers, boogers. Of course the hornblower has to be the first thing to collapse. You know, the big tower all the way up at the front edge. And now we've lost our quarry, and actually I don't want to repair it. No, I have to repair it. There's no big rock there anymore. Deconstruct it. Here, compost heap. That quarry just can go. There's just no need for it. And it serves a purpose. This, on the other hand, has to be repaired. Let's see, what else? I no longer have any big stones to put on. And I've got an unemployment problem. Sort of general workers for a few so we can get some of the construction done, please. Don't think they're gonna make it. Sorry, guys. I can tell Onbu to sit, but operator constructed. Construct. Got stuff happening here. 2 expeditions in progress, almost done. I hope Onbu had a nice rest. I think we all hope that. Onbu deserves a nice rest with this through. When chair that I am currently using is going to have to go. It was pretty much beat. I got it, and now it is much more beat and bad noises. The good news being, you know, we can just toss it and not have to move. Bad news being, able to just used when we hit Habitat for Humanity's restore and see what they've got in the way of gaming chairs, sort of thing. Hornblower is put back together. We can talk to Anbu. Yay. Have anything to say for a while? Oh, that's just a short heat wave. It's a sleepy spot. Don't know what else is around. Let's just wait and see. How we doing? People here about to not be. Not have enough time. Flag up. Okay. We're going to run first. Cottage there. Cottage here. Cottage. No, I can't put it there. Complex. Then see about dirt road that goes. Salt into a saltwater. Okay, that kicks in. The evaporator kicks in when we hit ocean biome. A lot of stuff that is potential until we hit our first ocean. Given all the water I'm starting to see, I think the game is getting ready to send us. Sure, just heard seagulls. Okay. Send a party to that dune. Need the sand because we be able to make glass. They are not getting any saplings. Not getting any saplings because tree nursery had to be repaired. They're working on it. Okay. Good day. Sooner or later. Alright. New. But the warehouse is down here, isn't it? Yeah, over here. Already got a bunch of wood. Sand. That laboratory currently making Anbu tranquilizer. That's interesting. What else can they make? I wonder. Painkiller. Neat. Oh. Not neat. Not cool. Disable the lab for... Releases a couple of people into the job stream here. See where we're... Go that way, there's a snoozy spot. We go that way, there's a snoozy spot, and there's a... This way, looks like it's hitting... I'm interested in this. Now they're there. I'm sorry. There's nothing you can do about it. Road lights up now. We're doing it before. Maybe it did. Long. And I just don't remember it, but there's supposed to be upgrade here. I don't know how to open it. There's our research tree. Ah, let us see. Ambulance. Researched. Automatic collector. How do I invoke that? Okay, there's something I can research. Finally found that. How do I invoke the upgrade on this air tool? Instruction disable a. What if I do a repair on this? Nothing. It's not broken. Scavenging party is back with sand. Hooray! Let us see where else I can send. Let's go and hit this mine before too far out of range of it. Should probably hit the oases as well. Good news, we still have water. There should be a way to do this. I just don't see a way to invoke the upgrade. I'm perplexed by this. Mycologist. I need another mycologist. Not optimal for mushrooms. Not optimal. Need another mycologist. Okay. That going. I'm gonna head this direction. This snoozy spot, the more distant one. Hit Oasis. Grab some water. It is always a good idea to load extra, especially when you have a little bit more time before the other expedition finishes. Decoration and food variety. Yeah, we don't have anybody making polenta here, and so making beet soup. You're now making there. Plenty of corn. Go get it. All right, we're now making polenta. That should. Hello, Babs. Babs works at the plantation growing corn. The micromanagement capabilities on this are phenomenal. Every one of these villagers has a name that is Mace, going to the bakery. Not real thrilled with food variety, not thrilled there with the decoration. Is one of the village doctors. Oh, just picked up a bread and ate the bread. These people going by, the carriers going by, zooming around, farmers going and getting water. And you could really get into depth and micromanaging and following the lives of individual villagers. I mean, assuming you had the time. Scavenging party came back with sand. They are now ready to go get that oasis. We have a sleepy spot. Down here we have a heat wave. Heat waves. Constantly hitting heat waves. They're annoying. They're really annoying. But they're survivable. They're a lot easier to deal with than a forest that burns. Although that isn't as difficult as it used to be. Now that we have two buildings, two fully staffed decontaminator units. Okay, there's our mycologist going up. Mycologist is up. And plots, and I'm just going to zoom. Stop. We need some people. At least one. At least one general. There we get one person working at the mycologist doing mushroom. I don't suppose we do mushroom. Yeah, they do. Sure. It's going to be a lot of people zipping around here. So a bunch of them are general workers that are, as we can see, being rock that's in the way. We can even hear the picks. Wow. The level of detail that you can zoom into. Okay, how we doing here? Right. As well as can be expected. Um, 66% on sleepiness. Have no difficulty making it to the comfy snoozy spot. We should feed Anbu. Never hurts. Whoops. Dried out oasis. Sadly, they find nothing but a dried out riverbed. Followed the riverbed upstream to look for the source. It will use some water reserves. We've got some water in reserve. We could scavenge the surroundings for other resources, or we could go home, which is not a good option. Do I gamble water? Yeah, I'm going to go on and gamble water for once. Almost out of energy, they managed to find the source of the river. They filled their bottles with water and their bags with fine sand. We got 30 water and 30 sand out of that, a profit of 15 water. Hooray! Ooh. The gamble worked for once. Go ahead and send him to the shrine. This one came back with water, which is fine. It's exactly sent them. Send them to the shrine. Alibaba Temple of the Shrine. Oh, not sure I can remember. Stick low. Alibaba Temple Shrine. Something like that. Oh, we got a mushroom planted. There. There's a mushroom. One person working here. See what we can do about finding more people later on. Not what I'm going to do. There we go. There we go. Grab a couple of is here real quick. If you don't know what Marias are, they are a wonderful thing for people with with a sweet tooth and not much in the way of cash. Yeah, sort of sweet biscuit, not quite a cookie. Yes, there is supposed to be talking. Are you hearing talking now? I am talking? Yeah, I paused a moment there. There we go. I discovered these quite a number of years ago, and they've been a family favorite ever since. They're inexpensive. There's you get a pack you can carry in a pocket for. You used to be able to get it for like 50 cents. I'm not sure what it is now. I'd have to go. I don't do the grocery shopping anymore. As far as I can tell, we're working here. Yep. Okay. Cool. Cool. Alright. See the decontaminators walking around because they got the flamethrowers. You'd think they wouldn't keep them lit all the time. It seems wasteful of biogas. But, you know, for decoration value, it's kind of a thing. Sadly, those nomads are just not going to happen. There's just nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry. I need to feed my Eiju here. Okay, Doc. Let's see. We have. Now we're maintaining Anbu in, I think, reasonable condition here at this point. Anbu is well rested. Anbu has just been fed, and Anbu's poison level is very low. Anbu is carrying no damage at all. Had taken a very minor injury, burning sands, the scorching sands. Heat wave is going to be annoying. It's going to have to go. I'm not going to make Anbu run to escape a heat wave. Okay. Yeah. Grumping about food variety. Well, there's no tomatoes to process, so they're having a bit of a problem there. That's doing cactus, that's doing wheat. I'm gonna take this. I need to take one of these. Maybe this one. Doing corn. It's doing cactus. Let's... If I flip it over to tomato, is it... Yeah, okay, they're not gonna... It's not impossible. And this one over here is doing cactus, so... Yeah. Okay, let's bring this up. And... let's put up an Anbu statue there. And a street lantern here. Temporary temperature increase might affect the growth of your crops. Oh, it will. It's going to completely hose with the mushrooms and you know, where else can I? It is way too hot to grow heal shrooms. Just going to leave it on mushrooms for right now, and we'll wait for it to clear. In the meantime, we have an expedition about to complete, and we need to decide where the next expedition is going. I think we're going to go grab that sand. Day 236, Holy Toledo. Okay, we made a street lantern. Seem to be fairly small things that we could drop a few of here and there. Might improve people's disposition, you know? Do what I can. See what it... While I have a moment here, you know? I don't know if it... effect that's going to have, but we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Okay. Housing is good. Food quality is good. Food variety needs to be better. Decoration is still grumpy about. But if my productivity is up to 118%, so, you know, take what you can get. Oh, that's sand. Oh, look. Poisoned feeding spot. This is bad. It's going into water is going to cause us all sorts of trouble. Oh my gosh. A poisoned feeding spot. Oh, that just... wow. Okay. We're gonna work on this. There is a sleepy spot. I don't want Hunbu to eat the poison. Yeah, I don't either. Too bad. But, yeah, it's be a thing. It'll be a thing fairly soon. Depends on which way we go. If we go to the south, go into our first water biome, but we encounter a poisoned feeding spot. If we go the other way, it's just sort of empty desert. And I just have this horrible feeling there's a sandstorm lurking out there. Waiting your decision. Yes, I know. I'm trying to make a decision. It's going to be made for us if we don't get it done. Alright. We're gonna go for our first water encounter, and we're just gonna have to deal with the poisoned island. But we're going into a water biome. And we will see what happens. I do have my next 2 games already queued up for streaming whenever this scenario comes to an end. Which, I mean, it's inevitably going to. There's kind of the nature of the game. But I've made the decision already. We're going for the water. I'm also very anxious to see what this looks like. What's this? A shipwreck that can be scavenged for wood. Poison Forest Island. Yeah. Waiting decision. Think quickly. Oh. Yeah, we go with this one. We've done this before. Oh, damn it. We lost somebody, a worker. Here. We've lost one of our people. Lost a villager. This gets us, sadly, the unfortunate son achievement, if we haven't already got it. Alright. Let's get scavenging parties out. Oh dear. Yeah. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-da-da. Not sure where it took off the person. And a bit more decoration while I'm at it. Continued hot and arid. We are on our way. It's going to get interesting. Given that that island is a rest, says it's rest, I'm wondering if we're going to have to rest there and just deal with the poison that we take on. Dried out oasis. I'm going to risk the water again. We get a profit, a nice bit of profit on it. Yes, thank you. Okay. Go to the mine. And let's go to the dune. Okay. Anbu's sleepiness is 48%. Anbu should go on and sack out on their own here. We'll be ready to tell them to take a rest here. If they don't on their own, we'll see what happens. I'm thinking if I feed Anbu after Anbu wakes up, we can avoid the poisoned food. Just have to deal with. Okay, you know, have to, I'm really concerned about the distance here. Deeply concerned about it. I don't know if this much travel is going to make the difference or not. I don't know if the game is going to expect us to leave this island at a sleepiness of 0. Wait, see how it goes. Right now, decorations come down a point. It was -7, now it's -6. Scavenging party just came back. I need to zoom back out and send them to the... It's close, it'll be quick. Let's do it. No current research. Ooh, in too deep. Let's see, or into deep. Let's make use of these rusty old parts. Plus 30 iron. Brilliant. Whatever we can scavenge, you know? Oh, I missed a dune. No, I didn't miss a dune. Thought I had missed a dune. I did not. Cool. Alright. We're still prepping. Taking a while to get onto fed here. There we go. Comes the water. %. It's a heat wave. Isn't. Alright, now this should kick in once we hit this. Now we're gonna walk into the water a little bit and then onto that island. Very excited to see Anbu swim. I'm very excited to see it in game. I saw it I saw the swimming animation in the preview trailer. Could not share it because the game developer said, "Yeah, wait until it's actually in the game." Oh, but that's a poison cloud. We're gonna have to zoom across. We either zoom across it and wear Anbu out, or we put up with it and yeah, it's going from musical cue change. Alright, I'm just going to tolerate the poison cloud rather than hit Anbu with the run command and risk wearing Anbu out right before we hit. Yeah, I see it. I see it. It's hard not to. But we do have two fully equipped units of decontaminators. And I'm thinking this is going to be a fairly short little bit here. No, this is going to be annoying as hell. Anbu's head has cleared the cloud. And the drums are resuming. Getting the percussion back. Okay, what do we got to do here? We got any issues from the... Got 13 people poisoned, but I'm not seeing poison plants growing. Looks like we might have got away with it. Oh, here we go. We are heading into the water. Anbu is creeching in the water now, indeed. We Be able to get salt water. Could also be. Okay, how do I. Seawater collector, there's my problem. I did not build a seawater collector. Bother. Boom. Come on. Come on. Doesn't want to go here. There. Prioritize. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, what is that? Please don't let that be moving. It is moving, but I think we are going to escape it. I hope we are going to escape it. Oh no, 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 no. That is bad. This is a terrible thing. Go away, go away. Do not, do not. Please let us be. Oh damn. This is going to tire us out. Swim faster? I don't want to do that. That'll just make it worse. Well, we're going to go northeast there. There we go to the sleepy spot. And we'll see what happens. Oh, there's another creature in the water. Creatures in the water. Glowing manta rays or something? I'm not sure. Really sure. The seawater collector needs people. Needs a couple of people. Quickest to do. Find my general workers. Knock a person off of there. And knock a person off of there. Come on. Where'd they go? I have something else already queued up waiting for people. And... Dude, come on. There. Seawater collector. Finally. Okay, the scavenging parties have both come back. 2 got poisoned during the scavenger hunt. Yeah, that happens. That happens a lot. What is that? A desert island. Sin party. Tread water. Sleep would be a bad idea right now, I would think. Hot weather. Yeah, we were expecting that. We were expecting that. We knew the heat wave was coming. That's going to dick with our mushroom production, but that's just life. You know? We need to pick up a few more people. This is not getting salt water because this just isn't getting production here. There it goes. I'm going to temporarily disable the evaporator, which will release a person to go work at the seawater collector, at which point we should start getting salt water delivered here. We brought back stone, that's good, stone is good. Send them to the dune. Anbu is at 55%. Anbu has to make it to that sleepy spot there. Fish patty. Huh. Amazing. Founding a settlement. Wandering across the dry desert plains, your scavengers encounter scouts from another tribe. They want to start a new settlement and ask you to help them build a fountain as there's no fresh water nearby. We'll give them what they need, but we'll also invite them to join us on Anbu. Offer them some of your own water. We're in need of these resources as well. We decline. That's just gross. We're going to also invite them to join us on Anbu. Commit. At which point, holy cats, we spend 20 stone slabs, we gain 34 water, and 8 people join our village. Holy cats. We have, we had the people that had the ability to absorb the housing. Ooh. Or unemployed. Let's go and bump a third person to there and see about getting fish. See what happens. Max it out. I got the people, I might as well do it. What are we doing out here? Let's add another person. How are we doing here? Still got 2 unemployed. We have made the turn. We are heading for the sleepy spot. Anbu is at 75%. I'm hoping Anbu makes it to the sleepy spot. Many hands make light work, yes. At this point, it's a matter of which goes first, Anbu's sleepiness or the arrival at the sleepy spot. It'll be tight. It'll be tight. We have reached day 242. Anbu is happy. Anbu wags its tail. You know, I wonder if feeding Anbu might help keep Anbu awake. Let's find out. Feed Anbu. Anbu is reaching land. Look, Anbu has reached, it can touch bottom. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to just take the risk and jump in next time. Being cautious is resulting in somebody dying. 81%. Anbu is in, has yawned. But we are about to arrive at a sleepy spot. I think we're actually going to survive this. This is first water passage. That fresh air and island. Just in the nick of time. Look at that. We made it. We have made it out of the ocean and to a place where Anbu can rest. And it has reached 11:05. We've gone 5 minutes over, but we have made it out of the ocean biome into a resting spot. It is worth pointing out the slug across the bottom, trans rights or human rights. This is something that this is the hill I'm willing to die on. Beyond that, reminder that Black Lives Matter and Indigenous Lives Matter and land back is not a metaphor. Let us drop a couple of things into the chat here before we close out. We the folks that are attending are members of the truck community. There's the schedule for the truck community streamers, and you'll find all sorts of things going on, various points during the week. Pretty much every night there's something going on. If you have enjoyed this stream and would like to catch up on previous stuff or see what else I do, here is my YouTube channel. You can find the VODs for Wandering Village and previous games that I've run. I'm going to put up a fundraiser here. This is for relief from Maui. This is verified to be being run by Kanaka Maoli. It is being run by the indigenous people of Maui. So, if you can help, please. And that pretty much brings us... Oh, one last thing. I do have a Patreon. I do have a serial fiction piece, Bread Spotting, a sort of Victorian Bakers meets Peaky Blinders going. It's a little bit on hiatus right now, not exactly, but running slow, but there will be more story. There will be more story. And there will be more of Anbu next week. Until then, well, safe journeys, space fans, wherever you may be.